bad guys. It's my hobby.
That's your hobby?
Somebody's got to do it.
So why are you saying that the Mafia is controlling people's minds?
Not minds, controls people. I've had 30 grown men stand in front of me crying their eyes out, okay, because they're forced to do stuff they don't want to do.
Right? And how are you associated with the Mafia, or how do you know about the Mafia?
I've been, for 7 years, they've been messing with me.
Messing with you how?
Intimidation, all sorts of things. Last night, I pull up to a stoplight with my mother in the car. 2 guys with motorcycles pull up next behind a truck and burn their tires out so bad that completely covered my car with smoke. That doesn't happen every day. It hasn't happened to me ever in my life before.
So you think you're being targeted by the Mafia?
Oh, I know I am.
And for what reason?
For what reason? Years ago, I got in a fight with a drug dealer over a girl.
Right.
He moved up in life.
Right.
Became part of the Mafia.
Right.
And so it just took. And so then I was going after him and stepped on some bigger toes, and then they got involved. And I've just seen how many people are intimidated every single day by them. It's unbelievable. And nobody wants to report the story.
How did you go after him?
I went after him by, at one point, handing out flyers on the New York State Thruway about, I kept noticing that the guys that he sent to intimidate me were driving trucks that were car-carrying trucks.
Right.
So I figured these guys are also transporting drugs on the Thruway at the same time, and they're just, as they're doing their stops, they're set to intimidate this guy a little bit. So I passed out flyers on the New York State Thruway about how they should use the police dogs to go around the trucks that are transporting car carriers to catch drug dealers.
Right.
And eventually that stepped on some real big toes.
So you're from New York?
Upstate New York.
Upstate New York, and what brought you here?
I have a condo in Howell.
So you moved here for work?
No, I don't live here. I come down every winter, in January, February. I have student housing at home.
Student housing?
Yeah, 61 college students. So
What do you do for a living?
Real estate.
Real estate?
We manage a bunch of properties. Me and my brother.
You and your brother?
Yeah.
And so is the Mafia targeting your brother as well?
No, because my brother does everything they tell him to do. They control the Mafia. What they did is they researched every single person I ever came in contact with in my life and intimidated them. Okay, people have to ask, are not free to associate with me. They're told when they can call me, when they can't call me, stuff like that. Okay, you cannot believe the detail they went into to research every single person I ever knew, came in contact with, or anything. Okay, we're dealing with evil people here. They're not. And over in Italy, they're fighting them. Over here, nothing. I go on ANSA IT and look up the news, and every week you'll find a report where they're arresting a Mafia boss, putting the guys away.